Hi, my name is Kevin Townsend, and I just got my laptop screen here from laptopscreens.com. This is my second time doing a laptop. I had one a couple years ago that the screen got broken, and so I replaced it. So they asked me if I would go ahead and show you a tutorial on how to install your new screen today. It's pretty simple. This is my laptop. It's pretty new. It was manufactured in 2015. Unfortunately, my dog managed to pull it off the table, and the screen is cracked, which you probably can't see, but it doesn't work. This computer is an Acer Aspire. The model number, if you want to compare it to yours, is an ES1-512-c1Pw. That's made in 2015, and this is how we do it. It's pretty simple, straightforward. The first thing you're going to need is a screwdriver. You're going to need to get behind this and pop this loose, which I've already got this trim loose. The trim comes all the way off. The next thing you're going to need to do is take out these 4 screws right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, these black screws. I find that it's easier if you have like a jeweler's screwdriver or a really tiny Phillips screwdriver, because these screws are really small. Try to do this on a table or a flat surface, because these little screws can fall out and get lost really quickly. So there's not a whole lot to this process. You take these 4 little bitty screws out, and then the whole screen will tilt forward, and you unplug it and plug your new one in. It's a really straightforward process. The first time I did this on my other computer, I was really nervous and I wasn't sure if I was doing it right. The new screen should look pretty similar to your old one. It may have some minor differences, but theoretically it should be exactly the same. The other one I did works beautiful, no problem with that. Okay, so now you see I've taken the screws out. Okay, so here is my screen disconnected. There we go. Alright, so this is what it looks like with the screen out. You have a little piece of tape here in the back, which you need to untape and remove. Tape just helps hold the plug in. So you want to tape it like that. Okay, so as you can see, the tape comes off, and then you pull the plug off. This is the new screen. I've just plugged it right back in. It just plugs right back into the same spot. Then you want to pull this tape good and tight and stick it back down. The purpose of this tape, again, is to keep that from coming unplugged. If that comes unplugged, you'll lose your screen. Then you take the new screen, you set it up in place right where the old one was, and you put your screws back in. It's pretty straightforward. Having a magnetized screwdriver would be really helpful right here. Mine doesn't happen to be that, but that's okay. I find that if you put the screw on the tip of the screwdriver and then just hold it with your finger while you're guiding it in, it makes things a lot easier. So we just have 4 screws to put back in, and then the the plastic trim just pops right back on. It's real simple. There's not a lot to it. There's like 6 little points that it catches on. You just use a flat blade screwdriver, and it'll pop right back in for you. So I'll go ahead and put these screws back in, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, that's me again. So you can see this new screen is installed. Make sure when you put the new screws in, they go in the outside holes. There's 2 holes in each little tab. So the outside of each hole is the one that it goes in. I've already put these back in. It took me a couple of tries, so I was off the camera for a minute. The next thing you want to do is you want to remove this film that they put on there for shipping, for protecting it. Grab the little white tab and just peel it off like that. Okay, that's all gone. And the next thing you do, or the last thing you do, is to put your trim back on. Now when you put your trim back on, you should lay it down almost as far open as it'll go, because you have to put the bottom in first. Then you bring it back up, and you just go around and pop it back in place. It goes just like that, and that's all there is to it. So this is how you install your new laptop screen. I've done it once before on a different computer, so it works beautiful. Laptopscreens.com is a great company. They've got great customer service. They treat you really well. So that's all there is. Thanks.